Welcome back, everyone, to Galactic Reviews. And this week we are going to review the newly released, the highest grossing movie in human history, Minions: The Rise of Gru. Grossed Gru million in the box office the first week. Beat Morbius out just by a little bit. Just a reminder, Morbius grossed 1 more billion in the first week. So we now have the 2 highest grossing movies of all time in just 2022. Yeah, very fun movie. The next movie in the saga of Minions and the Gruniverse. I thought it was fine. I thought it was good, solid 6. As far as a family movie, solid 6, 7. Enjoyable. Nothing out there. Nothing awful. Nothing that I could think of that parents would not want to take their kids to. Just a fun, enjoyable movie that predates the other Minions and Despicable Me movies. It's fun. Did not fall at all. Just fun Minions movie. Wasn't disappointing.
I'm going to correct you. It is after the first Minion movie, but before the Despicable Me movies.
You're right. It predates the Despicable Me, not the other Minions movies.
Yeah. Yes. It is a sequel to the other Minion movie.
You're right. Thank you, Minions lore master.
Zach, you want to go?
Sure. Why not?
You going to speak in Minionese?
No. I will have to agree with Andrew. This was a solid, I'll say 7. Really enjoyed the movie. It did not disappoint me in any way. I knew what I was getting into, and it just piqued my interest and kept going. I didn't get distracted, disappointed. It just was a well put together movie. From a Despicable Me and a Minion standpoint, they're staying at a steady pace of releasing good movies. I just hope they continue. If they do continue the Minion/Despicable Me franchise, that they continue this pace.
I mean, it seems like it. They've done pretty much solid work every single movie they've done.
Exactly. So I can only hope that they continue if they do decide to make another movie.
I'd agree with both of you. I think this was relatively a good, family-friendly, good movie on a good franchise. It harkened to a lot of the stuff that came before it, showing you little Easter eggs as to how Gru got to where he was, with all kinds of things that you weren't expecting in this movie, like Dr. Nefario. Wasn't expecting him in this movie. I ended up seeing him in this movie, and I thought that was relatively cool. So got to see a lot of that stuff, just little bits and pieces where it's like, oh, I can see where that all came from and stuff. So if you were paying attention, you could get some of that stuff in from this. Yeah, 7 out of 10 for me. Thought it was relatively good.
All 7s.
The universe will end now because we all agreed on something. So
it just had to be.
I give it about 5 minutes.
It all it took was a movie that did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, be entertaining. Who knew? Just be entertaining and hearken to the source material. That's all you had to do. And wow, it worked.
Do we want to give a Gru for this movie? Not a Gru, a Kronk for this movie?
Oh yeah, I'll give one. Otto.
I was about to say Otto.
My favorite bit is when
100%.
when the biker guy gets him, when they both get him to honk the guy at the truck. They get him to honk the horn, and then Otto just screams, and then the trucker just turns and slowly raises the window, just keeps staring, gives like the blankest expression.
Otto stole the show.
Otto was so good.
He really did. They keep introducing more minions by name, and it's going over well.
Well, yeah, because they have such a vast minion cast. They could very well keep naming new ones, and no one would be the wiser.
Have you guys seen the memes going around for this movie?
I think you told me about them.
Or the trends.
Somebody told me about them. I believe you told me about them with the suits and going into the movie.
I don't know exactly how it started. I think there was a post that was like me and the boys going to get 5 tickets for Minions Rise of Gru. And I think that just skyrocketed to where groups of people were going in suits. I'll actually send a photo where me and some guys went in full suits to go see Minions The Rise of Gru. Funnily enough, there was no kids in the theater. It was a Saturday afternoon. It was all college students. There was like 3 other groups in there. None wearing suits. We were the only ones with suits. We gave a standing ovation at the end. But I've seen videos of like full theaters, packed theaters, and like up in front of the screen doing like raves during the credits.
You had somebody with one of those vests and the hat and with a flashlight saying, "All right, these are your seats, man." That'd be funny if somebody went to that kind of lengths. It's like, ticket, please. This down this way, man.
Which is really funny because I've now seen jokes where it's like Sony executives watching Minions: The Rise of Gru gross like $100-something million box office weekend for the exact same reason that Morbius flopped the second time they showed it.
Morbius
it's really funny
for its own reasons, but
they were both
like Minions
meme movies.
Was an already existing franchise.
Nothing really to discuss.
It's not really. It's just a movie.
There's no intricacies.
It's just a movie about mini Steve Carell and then Tic Tacs. That's all it really.
Yep.
There's a little Tic Tac.
I could get really anal about it and dive into the child psychology of Steve, or Kevin, and what it reveals. Which minion you relate to reveals which childhood trauma you went through. It's just a good movie. Boomers are gonna live forever on these minion memes because they keep pumping out the movies.
That's a fair point. Join us next week for my movie, Thor: Love and Thunder. And there's the outro.